Now at 6:30, investigators are hoping surveillance pictures will help them get answers to a weekend murder.
Police looking for two people they say may have connection to this.
Plus, video getting national attention. A boy falls into a zoo enclosure in Ohio, dragged around by a 450-pound gorilla. What the Jacksonville Zoo is saying about how it prepares for scenarios like this.
New information on a security scare at the White House. The object police say a woman tossed over the White House fence.
Live from the local station, News 4 Jax starts now.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office continues looking for a shooter on the loose. Someone shot and killed a woman and injured another person Sunday morning at a gas station in Brentwood.
Channel 4's Scott Johnson has the latest on the investigation and a look at surveillance pictures released by the Sheriff's Office.
On the north side, Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
News 4 Jax has learned the man who was shot during a traffic stop in Middleburg is in critical but stable condition. Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating the shooting of Timothy Van Griffin by Lieutenant Sean Gordon. The shooting happened on Primrose Avenue just past Alligator Boulevard. Gordon is giving his side of what happened to investigators. He's been with the Clay County Sheriff's Office 18 years.
Just moments ago, the Carnival Elation left Jacksport. Earlier in the day, the ship was delayed in its return to port because of a power outage. The Coast Guard says an air compressor failed, causing that outage. Channel 4's Heather Lee has been following the story all day and spoke with some frightened passengers.
Heather Lee, Channel 4, the local station.
This evening, we're hearing from a man who helped a 13-year-old boy who was bitten by a shark this weekend at Neptune Beach. This video, taken right after the boy was carried out of the water, is getting national attention. We talked to the man in this video who says he was holding the team's leg together while emergency crews got there.
Flesh wound, there's probably a good 4 or 5 inch chunk of soft tissue missing, and it was all just white bone showing from his knee joint to mid shin area.
McCleary there said that he's been in contact with the boy's family. We're told the child had an 8-hour surgery yesterday and another surgery today. Here's a look at some of the rescue numbers from the weekend, at least in Duval County. Jax Beach had 15 rescues and assists. Neptune Beach reporting they had 5. Atlantic Beach had 1.
This is the viral video that many are still talking about. A gorilla was shot and killed at the Cincinnati Zoo after a 4-year-old child fell into the enclosure there. Just chilling to watch. This afternoon, the boy's mother says the child is recovering safely at home. He was taken to a hospital as a precaution, though. She also thanked the zoo for its quick action. Shortly after 4 p.m., the Cincinnati Zoo's director was standing by the decision to kill the gorilla, saying the 420-pound animal was agitated and acting erratically. Now, you might wonder how the Jacksonville Zoo would handle a similar type of situation. Well, we went to the zoo today to ask that question. The executive director says zoo employees practice all types of emergencies. It also has exhibit guides stationed as safety lookouts and has a code system to describe emergencies over radios.
We do have a shooting team, just like Cincinnati has. Our folks go out and practice. We get a lot of help from the local JSO on training our staff how to handle things like that. But if it looked like it was a matter of an animal being shot or a child being hurt or killed, we have absolutely no choice. We would have to shoot the animal.
Well, fortunately, the Jacksonville Zoo has never had an incident like the one that happened in Cincinnati over the weekend.
Today is Memorial Day, and it's a day to honor and remember those military members who died serving our country. Well, this morning, hundreds gathered at the National Cemetery in St. Augustine. During the ceremony there, names were called of each St. Johns County military veteran who died in the past year. An honor bell rang for each branch of service. At the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Wall, 5 names were added today. They're Justin Galat, Robert Kiley, Clarence Roach, Michael Kiernan, and Kevin Williams. That wall holds more than 1,700 names. And across the country, Americans are remembering members of the armed forces who gave their lives fighting. Official events took place throughout the day, and President Obama spoke at Arlington National Cemetery. Mary Maloney has details.
I'm Mary Maloney reporting.
Well, many businesses and restaurants are offering freebies and military discounts for Memorial Day, and among them Home Depot and Lowe's offering 10% off to veterans. Hooters offering a free entree, and Outback Steakhouse is giving service members 15% off through the 4th of July.
A new poll from the Associated Press and the Center for Public Affairs Research shows registered Republicans and Democrats, they feel massive disconnect with their political parties. 12% of Republicans say the party is responsive to ordinary voters. 25% of Democrats say their party does the same. In general, only 15% of Americans feel confident in the Democratic Party, only 8% confident in the GOP, and only 4% of people surveyed here have a great deal of confidence in Congress. Presidential candidates are trying to win the military vote this Memorial Day. Donald Trump spoke at the Rolling Thunder event in Washington, D.C. Trump said he thought his speech today would be like Martin Luther King's.
I thought this would be like Dr. Martin Luther King, where the people would be lined up from here all the way to the Washington Monument, right? Unfortunately, they don't allow them to come in. And you have all these people on the roads, and they're all waving and going crazy. We got to do this for next year, where Rolling Thunder allows everybody to be here.
Hillary and Bill Clinton joined New York's governor in a parade in Chappaqua. The couple surrounded by Secret Service and reporters. Clinton supporters held signs along the parade route that read, "POTUS at last." The Clintons have walked in similar parades since they moved the area in 1999.
A strike that's lasted more than a month could soon come to an end.
What the two sides in the Verizon strike must do before workers return to work.
And we're keeping an eye on that all-important forecast. Our temperatures are finally headed down, but that won't last for long. We're expecting another big warm-up tomorrow. I'll walk you through the forecast coming right up.
And next, the White House on lockdown. What caused a scare at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
A lockdown at the White House was lifted after a hazardous materials response unit went to where a woman threw a bottle over the fence.
A woman was arrested and detained. Now, it is common for officers to sweep the grounds after such incidents to ensure nothing dangerous was thrown over the fence.
Tracking inconvenient weather where you live. Channel 4 is the weather authority.
Still hot out there. Still hot.
What is it now? It's still 92.
92. Yeah, still 92.
Not inching down yet.
No, and we don't have the calm winds and clear skies like we normally have or have had for the past couple of evenings, which allowed us to cool off quickly. So we're stuck in the 90s for now, but we will eventually cool down, I promise. Thank you so much for sharing your photos with us. We love seeing what the weather looks like in your neighborhood. If you'd like to add a few photos of your own, you can download Storm Pins in the App Store by searching WJXT.
Thank you, Rebecca. A tentative deal and a strike involving one of the nation's largest communication companies.
What still needs to be done before Verizon workers get back to work?
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight, it's our Memorial Day salute to summer. We're breaking down the best star bikini bodies and the hottest celebrity romances. Plus, I will take you to the set of two big sizzling movies, the all-female Ghostbusters and the big screen Baywatch. That's all just minutes away on Channel 4, the local station.
Around America tonight, Verizon's labor dispute may finally be over.
Verizon is striking. Labor unions have reached a tentative deal. About 36,000 people have been involved in the labor dispute for the last 6 weeks. Verizon workers walked off the job on April 13th due to complaints over poor working conditions and concerns about jobs being shipped overseas. Both sides have to get the agreement in writing before giving union members a vote on the deal.
The battle to drive ISIS out of Fallujah in Iraq is underway. However, tens of thousands of civilians may be trapped in the crossfire. The Iraqi army is fighting its way into the city of Fallujah. Several Iraqi infantry brigades claim that they were able to kill a number of militants and dismantle a large number of explosive devices.
Well, bicyclists make a big call for more bike lanes.
Where 5,000 cyclists formed the city's symbol in a protest.
So what you're doing could actually reduce the effects of radiation on patients. It's not that simple, but I'm going to show you how it works coming up on the morning show.
The morning show on Channel 4 makes mornings happen. Like WJXT4, the local station, on Facebook.
Calling attention to bicycle lanes. Some 5,000 cyclists gathered in Ukraine to make their voices heard.
They formed the symbol for the city of Kharkiv, where this rally took place. The symbol is of an iconic fountain. This is the second year cyclists have done this to make a point.
And you got to imagine they rode their bikes there. Yep, they're on
They
their
did.
bikes. On their bikes for the symbol. Thanks for joining us tonight.
The news continues on news4jax.com, and we'll look for you at 10.